On June 15, 2021, Summer Wells was reported missing from her home in Beech Creek, Tennessee. Her father is the one that reported her missing at 6:23 p.m. that day. Summer was searched for by at least 74 organizations and bodies of law enforcement for 2 weeks. They didn't let up until finally the searches were scaled back. Hawkins County Fire and Rescue Squad searched for months for Summer, daily. EchoSearch came to Hawkins County and searched for Summer. There were 3 major searches done by the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department. The last search was done the first week of March 2022, over 2 years ago. We haven't heard from Ronnie Lawson since then. We've heard theory after theory after theory, and we've probably been through a few of those ourselves. But none of them make any sense. There's not one that makes sense as to the things that have actually happened and as to the facts of this case, and the facts are few and far to come by. There's been a lot of speculation, people adding stuff to the story, people twisting it, and people just making stuff up.
Short of it, okay? That grave was checked. Cops were well aware that it was open and closed. It's been searched. Whole thing's been searched. And no shit, I'm not fucking kidding you when I say there was an officer. Okay, we got pictures of it. I got video, you know what I mean? Planted right there across from, with eyes on the actual gravesite, the blue tin. It was well seen from the roadway. You could see it from the fucking houses. We all in the community know the grave diggers and all those. We know they've been talked to. La, 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 la. All right. There was an actual cop feet from that grave for weeks. No shit. Search dogs, holding on, been over it, equipment, the helicopters, follow the penetrating radar, the fixed wing, the this, that. So y'all go ahead and you take the entertainment PG bait. Oh, you fucking want. You take the Cher, PG, Ziggy, Fred line up with Andy helping build another, nothing burger bullshit that in the end will just be used so it can be out there. That poor little boo-boo. It was just a little dream he had. It's just a little dream. It sounds better than you Summer vanishing, and him thinking Candace and Dawn murdered Summer outright and disposed of her remains somewhere.
Oh, that part right there. She said Dawn and Candace just outright murdered Summer and got rid of her body. Yeah, that might be what actually happened right there. Jody Sue lets shit slip out sometimes. But I didn't like the way she said that. But I think she helped somebody herself.
And describing them in detail, etc., to torment the living shit out of eyeing the children as a form of abuse. Well, you go right ahead. Wasn't a fucking dream. And B, he did not see Summer's body. Let me make that clear. No way that can't be gone off the rails with either for the 4 billionth time. Shit's ridiculous. So, long and short is, PG's running bullshit. Cher, Ziggy, Fred are all part of it. What part Monster is? Who the fuck knows? He does like these nothing burgers. It makes him feel, and makes y'all think he's some sort of victim, whatever. I heard he was running his mouth. I was also led and fed this shit from, I guess, whatever he was doing with his buddy Cher, the other day, in her chats. Fred visits mine last night with the same Morris and cemetery shit, Ziggy, PG, and Cher in it. Either Andy gets smart or he's part of it. He keeps holding the mod wrench over there when people are doing it. I mean, let's be real, he's sat on our panel running his Cash App while talking about Michael Vaughn's case, too, after Brandy had asked even Dawn not to be doing that on Daisy's. And then he sat there and let Cher target our minor child and call her a murderer and the whole nine. But look at him. Him and Becca just love the Cher. And Cher maybe is champion just like she was Dawn's, but she's working with this shit just like she was bullhorning them in Quentin Simon's case. Get smart, Andy, or you're part of it. Figure it the fuck out, dipshit. Or you, Fred, Ziggy, Cher, the rest are just building the newest nothing burger with the team, and it's all meant in the end to mindfuck the public into thinking it really was just a drink. Those who have survived you know better. We also know better and never, ever, ever said that you seen Summer's body just so
I had her crying in tears. I mean, just like in a ball, because for like fucking 5 minutes just wouldn't lay off, and it was Summer's dead body's laying there, and who gives a fuck about it, and this and blah blah, and she's dead. I mean, right.
Jody Sue must forget what she said 4 years ago. She must, because she said two different things. She did say Andy said he saw Summer's dead body. Not he had a dream that he saw Summer's dead body. He said he saw Summer's dead body. She said, Jody Sue said that. Yes, she did say that. You just saw proof that she said that. And one more thing I've been thinking about lately. If Andy Bernard was guilty of having anything to do with Summer Wells, why would he come into all these chats like he has for 4 years now? Most solid 4 years. Why would he come into these chats like he's the one that's been really the most consistent out of all these people in different people's chats? Why would he do that if he was guilty? I think he's not guilty. I think he knows who is guilty. And I think Jody Sue and Candace are the ones that need to be further looked at in their actions, whenever day it was. That might have been why Candace went to Fred's to talk to Chad Arnold, who is the grave digger, or had her put in that graveyard. I think this whole darn story is convoluted and whisked away with the wind on people's imaginations. The least simplest thing is what happened, but everybody's turned it into a grandiose, themed little girl going missing. It's real simple. Real simple. But see, you have to go against the grain of your own mind when you think these things, because these people are so evil and so nasty. Don Wells and Candace Bly. That's the kind of lives they lead. They've always been that way. You could put them in a brand new mansion and they'd have it trashed in 2 days. You could put them in a brand new motorhome and they'd have dogs up in there and have it trashed in 2 days. They're like that everywhere they go. That's the way they are. There's no way you can retrain these people to live a good life. It's beyond that. It's past that. It's too much, too far. Look at Don Wells. We've seen him do some awful stuff. He can't be helped. He can't be helped. He's beyond help. He's beyond anything that we could do for him except give him 3 meals and a cot. We've all seen this screenshot from the video and it don't look good. I don't think Summer was with us here, in my opinion. I think Summer Wells was already gone here. She never got out of that truck, in my opinion. She didn't jump right up. Candace didn't follow her into the house either. Summer Wells needs her justice, and she's going to get it one day. It may be far into the future. It might be next week. We don't know. But she needs her justice. It's well past overdue. Here's the President of the United States email address. Write him. Just tell him about Summer Wells and Ronnie Lawson, and the TBI won't do anything or hasn't done anything yet. And if he gets enough people telling him that same thing, Donald Trump is going to do something about it. Donald Trump is for kids, children. He is for children. But if he gets enough of these emails about Summer Wells, he will step up and do something about it. That's what we need in this case, to get the ball rolling again. The ball has completely stopped, and we need some government agency or person to get it rolling again, because if not, it's going to become a cold case. It's not far from being cold now. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, join my memberships for only 99 cents a month. Y'all be safe, keep it between the lanes, be nice, and I'll see y'all later.